For years, doctors have been preaching about the dangers of salt. However, study after study proves it's not the amount of sodium you need to worry about, it's the ratio of sodium to another important mineral in your body, potassium. Now, potassium and sodium aren't just minerals, they're electrolytes too. And when it comes to staying hydrated, they're critical. If you have kids, you might remember your doctor asking you to make sure they stay hydrated when they get sick. And you might have suggested giving them an electrolyte drink. They won't let me say the name, but it rhymes with Medialyte. Athletes are into electrolyte drinks for the same reason. And it's because electrolytes help maintain the balance of fluid in your body. Now, obviously, if you're suffering from edema, then there's a problem with that, right? So here's the truth. And in my opinion, this is just another example of mainstream willingness to throw your health under the bus. When you take water pills, they drastically affect the balance of fluid hitting your body. By making you pee more, they're washing out essential electrolytes like potassium and magnesium. And your body must have these electrolytes in order to move fluid in and out of your cells. When you're low on potassium and magnesium, it can make your edema even worse. They can also cause irreparable damage to your kidneys. Now, most people don't get enough of these in their diet. For example, you need 4,000 similar milligrams of potassium per day. You'd have to eat about 10 bananas just to come close to that number. I don't recommend doing that, by the way. It might have some very unpleasant consequences. However, there is one food that's packed with both potassium and magnesium, and that's the third edema buster. It's called Kelp, and 1 cup contains a whopping amount of both potassium and magnesium. Magnesium helps control the amount of fluid in your body and can help stop swelling, especially in your legs and feet. It also strengthens your muscles and nerves, which keeps your blood flowing properly. That makes it a great way to add a natural resource of magnesium to your diet. Now, there's one thing you should know. If you're eating a lot of processed foods, then that means you're also getting high amounts of sodium too. Frankly, even if you're eating a sodium-free diet, but you're low on potassium, it's still a problem. When you're dealing with edema, maintaining the right balance of fluid in your lymph vessels is absolutely essential. You don't want too much because obviously that leads to swelling. But you don't want too little either, because then you won't have enough to wash away all the toxins and bacteria that are floating around in your body.